here we go, Nintendo Direct reaction. Mostly just excited to see new Fire Emblem news, since it's literally been since the first trailer, and they haven't said like anything on the game since then. But, you know, we'll see if there's some other interesting announcements. You know, there's, of course, the latest leak about a certain Zelda remake that will probably end up being true, since everything else the leaker guy said has come true, and he tends to be generally pretty reliable most of the time anyway.
Oh. Hello, everyone.
Alright.
Hello.
Oh, it's the, what you call it, Rhythm Heaven game.
My name.
I don't have too much to comment about when it comes to Rhythm Heaven, since I've only played a bit of Rhythm Heaven Fever. But that game was very hard. I don't know if rhythm games are really my jam. But it wasn't bad, it was just not... Like, the problem is my reaction time's just not good enough. I try to press the buttons to the rhythm, but it's like I have to press it early, which doesn't actually match with the rhythm because my reaction time is so slow. I mean, it'll probably be like a decent game though. I mean, it looks like it's basically just more of the same, basically.
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
Go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters.
This looks interesting, actually.
Cast a fire spell with B.A. B.A. And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will
Adding an
strike a chord against
RPG
the
element
foes
to
you
Rhythm
face?
Heaven is something I didn't
Move on
expect,
and tip
but
the scales
that's
to
actually kind of
victory.
interesting. It could be one of those things that really makes the game stand out.
The Wii Shop.
You probably felt they had to put this at the start because it's coming out so soon and they haven't talked about it a lot.
Journey through the glade of dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's
Interesting
up to
that they
Rayman
decided to
and his
remake,
friends to leap, glide,
this
and
game.
punch
It's not
their
even
way through
that old.
charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages.
It looks fine, but
and
like,
enjoy more added
I kind of
content.
prefer the old art style of this
Up to
game
4
because it was like a
players can go
kind of
out on a limb
2D
in local
drawn
co-op.
look to it.
You can also play a revamped
it's a little bit
version
more
of Kung Fu
generic
using
now.
game share locally or online.
Next, please take a look at this.
Okay, that usually means it's something interesting. Oh, this is probably Fire
This
Emblem.
is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Green-haired guy and red-haired guy. You know, like the Cain and Abel
The
archetype.
story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lida, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, Blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I really like the character designs in this game. Like, they feel
Recruit
so
new
unique
allies.
compared to most Fire Emblem
Or
games so far.
travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes
They have, like,
the form of
explorable areas?
turn-based tactical battles.
So are they bringing
Consider
back
your weapons
like
range.
the dungeons from Fire Emblem Echoes? Because
And
that's
your
what I'd
unit's
really like to
strengths
see.
on the battlefield.
I like that guy. He's got purple hair
Plus,
and a
each
hat.
of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you
I
might
hope
turn
the
tide of battle.
different routes. Wow, that looks like a powerful ability. Anyway, I was gonna say I hope the routes in this game are more
Rejoice
different
with me.
than the ones in Three Houses.
At the advent of the underworld.
You look upon the promised one.
who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Aha, so it is September that it's coming out.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th.
Can't wait to
Alongside
super
the standard
analyze
edition,
that. Oh.
there will be a special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden Collection, that launches
I
the
want
same
that
day.
special edition.
Please look forward to it.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of
Ah.
these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles
Interesting.
games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or full
Hopefully
HD
they,
in handheld mode.
Make up for their prior mistake with the
In-game
Xenoblade X,
cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame
you know,
rate.
what you call it, Switch 2 edition, which was not so great
Not only
from what I
that-
heard.
But you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More
Voice
details
heart-to-heart
will be revealed
conversations?
at a later date. The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles
That was kind of a lot of
Definitive
information. I didn't
Edition,
have time to
Nintendo
read
Switch
all
2
the,
edition, and the upgrade pack will be available later
all
today.
the information I didn't have time to
The
read,
physical
but
version
that actually
launches
looked
on
like some
July
really
30th.
interesting things they've added.
The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them
It's funny,
out.
everyone was talking about them doing a Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 edition.
And a new story in the Xenoblade series is
Ah.
about to begin.
Xenoblade
Here
4
are some early
announcement.
moments from the game.
アニマは世界の源であった。
You probably only have Japanese audio since it's relatively
風
new.
も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
Guess they're just determined to never go back to the more realistic art style. It's forever going to be anime.
させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。
But
これからのあなたの
like,
学院生
it's
活
not that I have a problem with the anime art style, it's that they changed the art style after, you know, committing to something in the original game that I really liked. It does look a little bit better than the art style from Xenoblade 2 and 3. Like, at least it feels like it's more, like... Xenoblade 3's art style kind of annoys me because it feels like it's afraid to commit to its, like, anime look. Whereas I actually prefer Xenoblade 2's art style, ironically, even though I feel like I would like it less, because it's, well, okay, the art style of the random characters is stupid, but if we're just talking about the main characters in Xenoblade 2, I like that art style better. Looks like you play as like a bunch of elf characters in this game. It's totally different from the previous ones, but that's because the creator had basically said that story was over, so that's not really surprising to see that it looks totally different. Looks like it's kind of got more of like a fantasy edge to it, rather than like sci-fi, like the first 3.
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。
It's kind of cool how the world like curves around like that, like you're almost like in the inside of a circle, or you know what I mean? You're like on the inside of a globe, not a circle. Xenoblade 4, or is it gonna have like a special title? Genesis. Ah, I see. So it's supposed to be like a prequel or something. Although I don't know how you make a prequel, because what happened before the first game was, well, I don't want to say spoilers, but, you know, when you finish the first Xenoblade Chronicles, you will find out that, you know...
Please look forward to future updates.
the events preceding the series are very unique.
Please take a look at this.
And it's Switch Sports 2 thing.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming
That does
to
not
Nintendo
look like
Switch
Woohoo
2,
Island.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort,
like Woohoo
the
2.
latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing.
I've never been a massive Wii
Think
Sports
quick shots
series
to
fan,
keep your opponent on their toes.
but it'll
In
probably be a
table
decent
tennis,
game, I'm sure.
Aim for the center of the target. And
12
let
Sports
that
is better
arrow
than
fly.
what the first
In
game offered, so
archery.
it'll probably at the very least be better than that
with
one.
Different types of shots in tennis. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in
Thumb wrestling.
thumb wrestling.
That's pretty interesting.
Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding.
Actually, the plane minigame in Wii Sports Resort was actually pretty
You can warm up for
good.
these sports with jump rope. You can create
Like,
and
that's like the
play
one
as a
thing that would make me
sportsman
actually want to go back and play more of that game.
or me character. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on
It's
the
funny.
Nintendo
A lot of
Switch
people
2
predicted
system
they would
October
make
22nd.
it, you know, Nintendo
Pre-orders
Switch
begin
Sports
later
Resort,
today
since the
on
sequel to the
Nintendo
original
eShop.
Wii Sports was Wii Sports Resort. Anyway.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Right.
Before the
Gameplay
match,
demonstration.
let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
3, 2, 1.
You'll need this to claim victory.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. The thumb moves, just like this.
Round 1.
Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away.
2, 1. Breakout.
Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh,
The way
go,
they
go, go.
insist on
Hold it.
doing these demonstration things.
Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. Nope. Wait. Whew.
Although, to be fair, I kind of like this because it reminds me a little bit more of like
worried
a
for a second there.
classic Nintendo feel from some of their like older presentations
Okay.
from like
Thumb
the,
started
you
to
know,
sparkle.
Wii U era and
The nail
stuff.
got bigger. Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait a minute. Ah, I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on to more headlines.
Like that has the humility to post
Survive a
the clip of him
land
losing.
ruled by dragons. The world of and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice.
Okay, I
if
know I haven't
that
really
made
been
things
commenting on
easier,
this
though.
Splatoon Raiders game here.
So to recap,
But it will probably be a pretty
do
good
not
game,
underestimate
especially because I
the
actually quite
skills.
enjoyed the solo modes of
This is tougher than it
the
looks.
Splatoon 1 and 2 anyway. I never actually got around to playing Splatoon 3,
the Salmonids aren't the
or
only
the
powerful
DLC
ones
of
around
either
here.
2 or 3, so actually I
battles,
really haven't played a lot of
the
Splatoon, all
mechanic
things
will
considered.
also get stronger by
But I do
leveling
really
up.
like the
And you can
story mode
customize
gameplay
all
from
sorts
Splatoon
of
1 and 2.
upgrades to fit your playstyle.
I'm sure they've like evolved it, you know, in the levels from Splatoon 3 and all. I've heard the DLC from Splatoon 2 was really good too. So. And considering this game is this game's entirely dedicated to solo mode stuff, it'll probably end up being the best solo content, since obviously it's designed to be solo for the whole game. So they'll be putting all their effort into designing the levels rather than like online features.
Look out for more info in the future.
So yeah, it'll definitely be a good game probably. Though I want to play through all the stuff I've missed so far from Splatoon 3 and 2 before I get around to playing it.
So what did you think?
Probably just gonna be a little bit more headlines, maybe a sizzle reel or something, and then the one last thing announcement at the end. Oh, it's the Deltarune.
Minecraft launches
I was hoping they would add like
Switch
2 mouse controls to if they're gonna bring Minecraft over for the special version. Kind of disappointing. Reminds me of how the Wii U version of Minecraft didn't have any touch controls on the gamepad. Lazy. Yeah, see, they're totally doing that thing where they just quickly go through things before getting to the one last thing announcement at the end.
Roaches.
Kingdom Hearts. They actually bring like the real versions over, not the cloud versions.
Memorable adventures. 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games.
So it's basically just the all-in-one collection, but with the DLC for 3 included.
Will be available.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、
Hearts 4? No.
私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。
For real though, it actually might be.
でもそれを定義するものがこの
Like
世界
seriously,
に
it's
来たこ
been
とで
like a trillion years since they announced Kingdom Hearts 4.
私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Yep, there it is. Looks like they're definitely going for something different and unique for this one. Still pretty vague, but you know, a lot better than the first reveal they did for the game.
Next is our last announcement.
Yep, Ocarina of Time remake.
Please take a look.
Well, it's definitely
Long
Zelda.
ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this
It's definitely Ocarina of Time remake. You see the Deku Tree on the left. You heard that little Lost Woods tune playing there.
Within it,
I'll be honest. Ocarina of Time is massively overrated. Is my like genuine opinion. Like, it's not that it's a bad game, but it is not one of the greatest games of all time. I'm sorry. It is so massively outdated. I really hope that this remake is not just like a one-to-one thing with better graphics and voice acting and stuff. Because I will be extremely disappointed if that's the case. Like, expand it. Take the idea of Ocarina of Time. Like, you know, remake all the areas, make them bigger, add side quests and stuff, you know. Make Ganondorf's plan less stupid. There's so many things you could do to make the game better. And like I said, I like Ocarina of Time. It's just that, you know, there are better Zelda games at the moment. But depending on how they do this remake, it'll either barely change anything, or it would actually make it a really good game, like people say it is. I wonder what the treehouse is going to be about.
Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about
sorry
games
to interrupt
and
this
bringing those
lady
experiences
and
to all
her
of you.
generic
And now
thing she
it's
has to say.
time for Treehouse Live.
Okay, yes, thank you
Over
for
to you,
introducing
team.
that. I'm hoping they show off Fire Emblem. They may do some Star Fox or Splatoon or something, though. Like, they didn't announce what was going to be at Treehouse. Maybe they'll say, like, right now.
Hi everyone.
I should
Welcome
probably
to
stop
Nintendo
this
Treehouse
video
Live.
since
My name is Teresa, and I'm joined here
it's
by Gab, Dan.
oh, they're doing Star
We're here
Fox,
to
clearly.
talk about Star Fox coming out June 25th.
Well, anyway,
It's
I'm
a
not interested in
cinematic
that,
shooter.
so thank you
We're
for
gonna
watching this
focus
Nintendo
on
Direct
single-player
reaction,
game.
and
then we'll go into the
always remember to be
multiplayer.
iconic!